go to your bank and ask them for 5.95% annual interest for the next 5 years. Hi, I'm Paul Morrow. I just want to update you because the last time I did this, the rates were only like 5% for 5 years. Okay, interest rates move around. Go to your bank and say, hey, I just heard that the top guaranteed 100% fixed income rates are 5.9% for 5 years. Okay, that's a pretty serious number. So let's talk about the value of making almost $6,000 a year per 100,000. That's significant, folks. So here's the product we're talking about. They're called set rate, SET, set rate fixed annuities. You put the money in the front end, you leave it there for 60 months, you take it out the back end. There is no moving parts. There is no annual fee. There's no upfront load. There's no termination charge after 60 months. I'll talk about other products. We used to call them GICs, guaranteed insurance contracts. They're just fixed interest, guaranteed by an insurance company. They're very, very simple. And right now it is 5.90% for 5 years. In fact, if you go to 7, it only goes to 5.5. And that will give you an idea of the inversion that's going on in the interest rate business. I do think there's a difference between money market floating interest and fixed guaranteed things. This is very analogous to a certificate of deposit you used to buy years ago for 24, 36, or 60 months. Very, very simple. You put the money in and there's no charges. The only time you could ever incur a penalty is if you buy a time deposit and cancel it early. One of the reasons that people like safe, 100% principal, guaranteed set rates is because you not only get the compounding of the interest rate without taxes, so you're getting a compounding on the money that would normally go to Uncle Sam. Keep in mind, with tax-deferred annuities, you're in control of the taxes. You might have this thing for 2 or 3 years and say, I need to take out a few $1,000s to help my kids. Okay, when you take the money out, you will pay taxes on that money because all the interest you earned above your principal is taxable to you at some date. Now, it is true that you can roll them over and skip paying taxes for time, and they have tax deferral, tax-free exchanges, and all kinds of things. But the key thing is, even if you kept it 60 months and you cash the whole thing out, you will be ahead of other taxable investments because you get the compounding on your money and on the tax money you didn't pay. And then at the end, you could cash the thing out, pay your tax bill, and still be way ahead of the game. So what are fixed interest set rate contracts used for? Number one thing is called laddering. You might have heard this term. People ladder treasuries. What does a ladder mean? A ladder often means you buy a 3-year fixed contract, a 5-year fixed contract, and a 7-year fixed contract. I'm not suggesting you do that right now, by the way. My advice is, why would you lock money up at 7 years at 5.5 when you can get 5 years at 5.9? It just doesn't make any sense. The interest rate inversion means the highest rates are in the midterm, like 3 to 5 years, not the 7 to 10 years. Let's be smart about this. You're getting paid more on short-term money than long-term money. People use these for ladders, and you could buy a 1-year and a 3-year and a 5-year contract so that when they come due, if you've got some planned expenditures, and you say, I could put it in for 3 years and not pay any charges and take it out after 36 months and buy that new RV or whatever it is, you can do it that way. This is a product in which the reps who represent them are paid by the insurance companies. We pay commissions on literally everything that we own, everything we buy. What's great about these products is it doesn't come out of your pocket at all. You put 100,000 in, your whole 100,000 goes in. You get 5.9%. Nobody's taking a haircut. Nobody's getting paid a fee. Fiduciary management generally is analogous with charging you a fee per year. They all say, it's fee only. If you're paying a fee to own one of these and you get 5.9 and they take out 1%, you get 4.9. So I would not suggest you buy these in what's called a classic fee-only fiduciary environment. You should buy them from brokers who do not take money out of your pocket. These are a great product to purchase from independent brokerages, insurance agents, folks who do both sides, fee management, and also do traditional insurance product management. Subscribe to the channel, share this with your other friends. They actually have a cutoff at about 80 something for most of these products because they can't make money with you if you're too old and you don't keep them long enough. Let's do our best now to lock in high interest rates, staying on top of making the most interest on your money safely. That's just part of the art of being smart.